today I am here at the Universal Orlando Resort because I'm going to check out the Jurassic Park Tribute Store. Just opened up this past weekend, and I thought, why not come and check it out, see what it has to offer. I heard that it has some pretty awesome photo ops, so let's go get Jurassic. And here we are at the Jurassic Park 30th Anniversary Tribute Store. This is in the Hollywood area of the park. As is pretty obvious, the Tribute Store this year is dedicated to the 30th anniversary of Jurassic Park, the very first movie of the Jurassic saga, I think you could call it. There's so many movies now. It's not a trilogy, it's not, maybe the Jurassic universe. We'll go with that, the Jurassic universe. It's the very first movie, 30th anniversary. It's a pretty cool tribute store. The first room is dedicated to the pre-production of the movies. There's a lot of little details all around. There's desks with computers and drawings and schematics. There's a cool little robotic, I guess it is the test of the animatronic T-Rex that they used in the movie. That was really cool. There's a lot of also really awesome merch. There is a lot of merch. There's some good Roosevelt button-up t-shirts, some good graphic tees, pins, lanyards. Pretty much anything you can think of, they made merch for it. The second room, however, is where I think that this tribute store succeeds, or excels, I should say, but also where it fails. The second room of this tribute store is pretty much all photo ops, and that is really what everybody is in this tribute store for. There's a line to get to the photo ops. There's just a crowd hanging around the photo op room. A lot of people, they don't realize that there's photo ops, and then they get to that second room, and then they see all the photo ops, and then they want to jump in line. Those photo ops, they're really awesome. Universal did a great job with those photo ops. I just think that they crammed them all into one room, which I think is a little bit unnecessary. They probably could have spread them out a little bit more, maybe. There's the T-Rex that's attacking the porta potty, which is a great scene from the movie. There's also that spitting dinosaur. I'm not the most dino-knowledged person, so there's that spitting dinosaur, and then they have another photo op with the raptor in the kitchen. And then there is one last photo op of the raptor coming through all the wires when they're trying to turn the power back on to close the doors and all of that stuff. So some pretty awesome photo ops. They also had a bunch of treats at the end in the very last room where you would check out, along with a big wall of memorabilia. And the wall of memorabilia was actually really cool. All the random things that movie studios used to do to promote their upcoming movie. McDonald's French fry containers, comic books, shoes, hats, everything. They thought of everything to promote movies back then, which they don't really do now. It's a lot of digital things, but that's really cool to see, all those memorabilias. But the treats, I was possibly going to get some of the treats, but after looking at them, it looks like there's a couple like whoopie pies, cakes, s'mores. Nothing really appealed to me, so I just decided I would pass that up and I would maybe find something else to eat here. But we're not done with Jurassic Park. We're actually going to transition, and I'm going to go ride an attraction for the very first time ever for me. Let's go ride the river adventure. Before we head over to Islands, I did want to squeeze in a little update on Minion Land. They did add the marquee of this land here at the front, and the Villain Con Minion Blast does look pretty much done on the outside. I'm sure they're doing some finishing work on the inside, but that should be coming up. I believe it is opening this summer, which is pretty much now. Something fun about this Minions area is you have Evil Stuff, which is going to be the merchandise store for Villain Con Minion Blast. And it's directly across from Super Silly Stuff, which is the merchandise for the Minion Mayhem. And I don't know, I've never really paid attention, but these signs are asking people to be a minion right across from this attraction, which you're auditioning to be a villain. So I think that's pretty cool. And I wouldn't be surprised if this attraction is really just waiting on the rest of this Illumination Avenue to be complete. There's still a lot of facade construction happening here on the Minions Cafe, which is down there. And then you have this Bake My Day bake shop. And I think it's rumored that there's going to be a little meet and greet down there at that awning. One thing that I'm curious about is you're gonna have this whole area from the entrance all the way down is gonna be Illumination Avenue with Minion Land. And then right across from all these, the Minion Cafe and all these shops is gonna be Rip Ride Rockit. I'll be interested if they'll re-theme Rip Ride Rockit into something Minion Despicable Me related as well. And down here at the very end of Illumination Avenue, we have a look at the Transformers building, which is this right here. They painted it blue, and that's gonna have a big Illuminations sign on it. And then we have Pop-A-Nana, a popcorn stand, which will have popcorn flavored as bananas. That'll be fun. This entire entry street all the way down is going to be Illuminations Avenue. I think I've mentioned it before, but I'm not a huge fan of the Minions. And I don't really like that they're going all in, but I mean, the kids like it, and this is a park really with a lot more kids attractions than Islands of Adventure, so they're going all in on Minions, which is fine. And I'm always willing to hold my judgment until I experience something, but it will be really interesting once Minion Land actually opens. And here we are inside of Islands of Adventure. Just a quick walk back to Jurassic Park, and we'll get on this ride. As I'm walking through here, I'm contemplating whether or not I want to also ride Velocicoaster. I think it has a pretty long wait, but we'll see. We'll see how long it takes to get on the River Adventure, and then we'll see if we get on Velocicoaster, but we're gonna take it right here. Here we go, on to River Adventure, a 50-minute wait. I did it! For the very first time, I rode the River Adventure, and that was a lot of fun. I've seen videos of it. I've always avoided it because it's a water ride, and I didn't want to get too wet. But I didn't get too wet. I was fortunate. I sat in the back, or the back-ish of the boat, and yeah, that was a lot of fun. The animatronics in that are awesome. I think this is an iconic ride. I know that Universal Hollywood transform theirs into Jurassic World, and they have some different animatronics, which I think would be great to add to this, but I think it is great the way it is. Sometimes you have to leave things the way they were. And with a big splash, that's going to do it for me here today, spending the day celebrating Jurassic Park. What a great movie, what a great franchise, iconic. Thank you, Steven Spielberg, and everybody who worked on Jurassic Park. It's been 30 years, that's crazy. And I'll catch you all next time. Peace.